Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I'm sorry we are on a little bit later tonight. It was just a really busy day. We had work and school and got home from work, got dinner started, and helped Lainey with her homework. She had a ton of homework. She had band homework and studying for a test. She's got a test tomorrow and a test Friday. So we're just now getting settled and dinner done and clothes laid out for tomorrow and showers done and all of that. So here I am, better late than never, I suppose. My voice is still kind of scratchy and hoarse. I'm still trying to get over everything, but I am feeling a little bit better. And I talked to Nanny and Pawpaw earlier today. Pawpaw is feeling a little bit better and still wants me to let you guys know that they do appreciate the thoughts and prayers and all the love being sent to him. He is starting to feel a little better. And again, they'll be back as soon as they can. Thanks again to everybody that donated to Lainey's band fundraiser for her middle school band. It completed last night at midnight, and Lainey had a total of $750 donated on her behalf to her school band. So thank y'all. That is amazing. We were really excited to see that final total. We appreciate everybody that jumped in and helped us out. I listed everybody on Facebook to thank everybody personally, and I will add a list to the end of this video with everyone that donated. Again, we had a few extras since the last video that hopped on and helped us out. We really appreciate it. The band appreciates it. That's a really big deal. She's in 6th grade. She raised $750 for her school band, and that's really, really great. She was really excited, and we appreciate everybody for helping. Up next, I do have a few questions that I'm going to answer. Mainly tonight, just wanted to give some updates and say hello. But one question that we have that I always like to hear about all the Smiths. A lot of people say, oh, we don't know a whole lot about the Smiths, or, they weren't, part of everything that we get to hear. So you get to learn about the Smith family here. One of the questions was, what color eyes did Gladys have? Gladys had dark brown eyes. The dark brown eyes is a trait from the Smith side of the family. I believe all the siblings except 2. Papa said he was pretty sure it was just 2 of them that had lighter colored eyes. The rest all had dark eyes. So Gladys had dark eyes. Travis, her brother, who's my Pawpaw's daddy, he had dark eyes. Pawpaw has the dark eyes. My daddy has the dark eyes. I have the dark eyes. And Lainey also has the dark eyes. So we got that from our Smith side of the family with the very dark eyes. And I answered the question this past weekend on what color was Gladys's hair and her natural hair color, and it was a darker brown. She did start dyeing it black after Elvis did, because she thought it was so pretty and she just loved it. So she did start dyeing it black, but she naturally had a darker shade of brown hair. Somebody else had asked about Pawpaw's band. The name of his band was Billy and the Rockers. I'm going to put up a picture at the end of the video of Pawpaw with his band performing. He said it was in 1959, the picture that we have. And we also have, I have a picture, it's just a copy of a poster that was advertising one of their shows, and it was actually here in the town that I live in at the Vaughn Theater. We did a video early on in 2021, one of our first videos, and we did it outside the Vaughn Theater. It was originally the Vaughn Theater. It was it's now a spa, and on one side, and on the other side, it's a gift shop. So if you're ever here in Hernando, Mississippi, right off of the square. Check out, it's called Bon Von Gifts. I've been in there. I went in there to check out some stuff, and I went in there to buy a gift for a friend who had lost family member, and they have cute, you know, little gifts, and they have jewelry. Bentley, get down. I'm sorry. That's my cat, and you know how they just like to, they get a wild hair every now and then and go all over. But Bon Von Gifts, it's here in Hernando in the old Von Theater building, over close to the square. And they have really cute gifts. They have, you know, Christian gifts. They have great gifts for like sympathy gifts. They have jewelry, candles, clothing, all kinds of stuff. So go in there and check it out. I think that, they have, homemade fudge there and stuff like that. So if you're here in Hernando, check it out. Miss Bentley, stop that. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Be sure you go and check them out if you're ever in town. A very nice lady that owns it, and she and her daughter own it. And I went there too to ask them if they had any memorabilia or anything from when it was Von Theater. Unfortunately, they did not, but she was very nice and was telling me what she knew about it, and was interested to hear that my papa played there with his band, and my grandmother saw her first Elvis movie there. She saw, I believe she said it was Love Me Tender there. She tells the story on that video. I'll try to link it in the comments as well, so you can check it out and see. It looks a little different, but you can see what it looks like now. But his band was Billy and the Rockers, and they did record a demo. They didn't have an album out, but they did have a demo, and they performed at different locations, at fairs and schools and stuff like that. They were invited to come and play, and I believe he said in Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas. So they did travel around and play. I wish that they had had an album so that I could have heard it, but they did have a demo and all of that. So it was Billy and the Rockers, and I'll put a picture of them at the end of the video and a picture of the advertisement for one of their shows at the end as well. I was looking to see if I had any other questions. One question said, what started Elvis giving out his scarves? And I thought that was a pretty interesting question, so I asked Pawpaw about that. He said that Elvis would use scarves mainly to wipe off the sweat and stuff from during the show, the lighting and everything, to wipe, because they looked better than just having a hand towel or a, face towel or anything. They were neater and nicer looking, so he used those. And Pawpaw said they look nice, and he would have them and he would wipe. And probably maybe a fan said, they wanted it or was waving or wanting it, and he tossed it. It became a thing to wipe and throw those scarves out at the concerts. He said that it was Colonel's idea to have the scarves made that had Elvis's printed, the signature, the signatures printed on them. So I thought that was a pretty interesting question. Again, you guys will have to just please excuse my voice. Let's see. So did Elvis ever watch Super Bowls? He did. Nanny said that they do recall him watching the Super Bowl. In the beginning, as far as professional football, he liked the Cleveland Browns. And then later on, Pawpaw said that he was a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So he did like the Super Bowl. He did watch it. He liked football, as we all know. Yep, we are at that question about Pawpaw's band. I should have been a little more, a little more prepared. I just looked at the time and I said, shoot, it's Wednesday and I need to get a video out. I believe I covered this one and it was asked again, in between the video this past Sunday and today. Was Billy at the 68 comeback? He was not during that time. His daddy, Travis, was sick. and so he was back home. He was with his family. He was not at the 68 comeback. We also discussed some of the movies that Pawpaw was in. I'll put up some pictures of some of the still shots and some of the things that we have. Of course, we know he was in Follow That Dream as Anne Helm's double. That's one of my favorite stories, and one of my favorite pictures to see. It's just so funny where he is dressed as Anne Helm's double, and I enjoyed doing that video. We had a great time making that video. We did, like I say, we did put a bra on Pawpaw, and we put grapefruit down in his bra, and he wore the button-up shirt and the hat. That's one of our videos. He was there dressed as Anne Helm, doing our videos, and he told about being on the set of Follow That Dream. He was also in Harem Scarum. We have a great picture from that. He was in Frankie and Johnny. We have a couple of really good pictures of that, of Pawpaw, Elvis, and Colonel. And then I have a good still shot of Pawpaw and Elvis in the movie. He was in Clam Bake. And as I told before, the one movie he was not in was Kissing Cousins. He was in all of the movies, starting with Follow That Dream, up until Clam Bake, except Kissing Cousins. But yeah, we have a pretty cool shot. It's another one of my favorite pictures. It's on the set of Follow That Dream, and it's Elvis, Pawpaw, and Joe Esposito, and they're drinking coffee. They have little, looks like, almost like styrofoam cups or solo cup size, and they're drinking coffee out on the set of Follow That Dream, and it's just a great shot. I love that. The black and white picture, the one that I call the armbar picture, where they're just playing around, and it looks like Elvis is about to break Pawpaw's arm. That too, that's from the set of Follow That Dream. So I'll try to add some pictures to the end of this video so you can see that. We had a pretty cool picture. I have it at my house. Oh, excuse me. I have it at my house, and I've seen it before. But it was a picture of it was a 5 generations picture, and I love the picture. I plan on getting it, a couple more printed. I want to get one to my daddy and one to my grandparents. I have it here at my house, but it was a much clearer shot that was shared today. And it was a 5 generations picture that had Thelma Ivy. That's Lorraine Smith. Lorraine is Travis's wife. That's Billy Smith's mother. That was Elvis's Aunt Lorraine, and a lot of the fans know her as Aunt Lorraine. I had a lot of people tell me some really cool stories today about getting to meet, they called her Aunt Lorraine. That's my great-grandmother. We called her Mamaw Smith. But it's a 5 generations picture, and it has Grandma Ivy, which is Lorraine's mother. It has Mamaw Smith, which is Lorraine. It has Pawpaw, which is Billy Smith. It has my daddy, Danny Smith. You know him as MMK, Memphis Mafia Kid. And then me, and I'm about 4 years old, so I would say it was probably Christmas of 87. It could have been 86, but it was, I'm leaning more towards 87. Mamaw Smith, Lorraine, she passed in 88. So I'm leaning towards 1987 Christmas. And I know it was Christmas time. There is a, panda bear over to the side. I have my kid sister doll with me, and there's a panda bear over to the side that our longtime good friend Tom Kirby gave me for Christmas. So, that was a wonderful picture. Thank y'all so much for sharing that to our page. And I'll put it at the end. Daddy and I have been lucky enough, both of us, to be in 2 5 generation pictures. The one with Grandma Ivy, Mamaw Smith, Pawpaw, Daddy, and me. And then Christmas of 2017, we were in a 5 generations picture on Nanny's side, Joe Smith. So it was my great-grandmother, Sarah Norris, who's Nanny's mother, and then Nanny is Joe Smith, and then Daddy, Danny Smith, MMK, then me, and then Lainey. And Lainey wasn't very thrilled to be in the picture. She was little and about 5 years old and pitching a fit, but made her take the picture anyway, pitching a fit or not, because I knew she would be thankful to have it one day. So I've been lucky enough to be in both. And no great-grandparents. At one time, my great-great-grandmother, was living, my mamaw's mother, so I've been lucky enough to meet her. And then my great-great-grandmother, on Pawpaw's side, Grandma Ivy. I got to be around her, so I really enjoyed those pictures. I'll put those up so that you can see them. Everybody was interested in seeing the picture. You've asked if I'll have any other pictures of the family, and I will. I'll get some and get them posted so that y'all can see them and enjoy them. I enjoy seeing pictures. If anybody has any pictures of any of our family members, especially like Mama Smith, or that you guys know as Aunt Lorraine, I would love to see them. Please feel free to send them to us or tag them on the page. Pawpaw's cousin's wife, Laurie Tipton, has a lot of pictures, she said, of like Mama Smith and of Grandma Ivy. And so she's going to send me some of those. I'll be interested to see. I love to see those. She had one picture that she sent, and it was Grandma and Grandpa Ivy. And I didn't get to meet him. His name was Ira Ivy. That was Lorraine's daddy. And so Laurie had sent me a picture a while back of them when they were younger. And so I enjoy having that picture as well. But I always love to see pictures of family members. So if y'all have any that you maybe took, or any stories when you met Lorraine, I would love to hear them. It was really nice to see some of the comments saying that they had met her and how nice she was. So we really appreciate that. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and go for the night. I feel like I'm going to start losing my voice. But I'm going to go ahead and go for the night. I just wanted to hop on and say thank y'all for all the love and prayers. Nanny and Pawpaw definitely appreciate them. And Pawpaw said today he was feeling better. So hopefully soon you won't hear me rambling on. I'll just be asking questions and you'll be hearing from them. It'll be great to have them back soon. Stay up to date with everything on the Facebook page and here on YouTube. Check us out. Be sure on March the 1st, that's when I'm going to release information about Elvis Week 24 in August and what our family's plans are for that. Thank you again for helping Lainey out on her band fundraiser. And of course, thank y'all for giving me a warm welcome and all the kind words. I know y'all are tired of hearing me ramble on, but soon, guys, they'll be back. Oh, it'll be wonderful. But thank y'all so much for being warm and welcoming to me while I keep the channel going. I love y'all. We all love you. And as always, Elvis fans matter.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.